Hello there and welcome to Practical Christian Living Ministries. We're not going to have a regular video that we normally have today, but it is time for a Practical Christian Living Ministries update. Occasionally, I don't know, every 6-8 months or so, I'll try to give you an update on what the ministry is doing. Now, I'm going to start that by going backwards and letting you know what happened in the beginning. Well, Practical Christian Living Ministries was founded in 2019 based on Romans 12:2, which says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God." So the ministry was founded upon, for those of you who don't know, you might be listening to me for the first time, talk about how the ministry was founded. It was founded on that verse. And what I thought and what I believe that God gave me was that in order to have a transformed life, then you have to understand the Word of God. In order to understand the Word of God, somebody has to explain it to you. It has to be practically broke down. And once you understand it and it's practical, you can understand it, then and only then can it transform your life. If you don't have the understanding, then there's no life transformation, there's no application, and there's no life transformation. So that's what the ministry was founded upon, okay? Now, with this in mind, the goal of ministry was to teach the Word of God along with practical application, so that everybody can understand it. Now, I believe that God was calling me at that particular time to something that's called an itinerant ministry. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. But what it simply means is that a minister that travels around and preaches in different places. Then COVID-19 hit in 2020, and just about all the churches shut down. So as you can imagine, I was saying, okay, God, you told me to travel around and you shut down all the churches. So what's really going on? So I said, okay, Lord, that's what you told me. But that's when I launched the YouTube channel. I had already had the website up, but I launched the YouTube channel and then opened up a Facebook page because I realized I couldn't reach anybody because no churches were open, right? And that is when I did that. And then when churches began to open back up, I was led to leave the church that I had been at for 25 years and serving there. And I was led to leave there to focus more on Practical Christian Living Ministry. So I did that. Now, keep in mind, I still did not have clear direction on the ministry. And to be honest with you, I still don't have total clear, but I do have a little bit more than I had before. So hang in there with me. So, here a few years later, and I believe God has clearly given me the next step in the ministry. I know I've been waiting to hear this. I don't know, hopefully you have been too, but God has given me the next step. So one day in my quiet time, I ran across 2 Timothy 4:5, which says this: "But you be watchful in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, and fulfill your ministry." The word evangelist jumped off the page at me, and I believe that God was calling me to be an evangelist, he told me to do the work of the ministry. Now, and I'll go back a little bit in that passage. I won't talk about all of it, but in verse 2 in that same chapter, Paul was telling Timothy to preach the word. And then he said, and be ready in season and out of season. In verse 3, he talked about because there will become a time when people will not endure sound doctrine. Well, I believe that time is now. People are not enduring sound doctrine. So that's why this ministry that I believe God has given us is relevant right now for today. I heard the Lord saying loud and clear to me, as just like I heard my calling to the ministry. He said, do the work of an evangelist. So that's what my mission is. That's what my goal is. The word evangelist simply here means, in this text, simply here means someone who shares the good news of Jesus. That's what an evangelist is. But typically, they share the word in places other than their home church. They go other places and share the word. So the Lord's mission for me simply hadn't changed from the beginning. That's what he told me in the beginning. And then COVID happened. I thought, everything got derailed. So the lesson for me and for you is that when God tells you something, it's still going to happen, right? So he said, I'm calling you to an itinerant ministry. That fancy word just means a traveling evangelist. So every time you hear me say that, just think about a traveling evangelist. So in order for me to get to that next step, I need your help. And that's what this video is really all about. I need your help to get to the next step. First, I want to say thank you to all of those who take the time every week and listen to these videos that we put out, listen to the midweek nuggets, listen to the little shorts and reels and all those things. And thank you for the people that are sharing those. That is helping so much. You do not understand. I'll explain a little bit how that works, but you're helping so much. And for those who send me messages and notes and encourage me, I appreciate all of that. And a very special thanks to each and every one of you who have partnered with this ministry financially. Practical Christian Living Ministries does not exist without your support. Thank you so much. So once again, I'm making this video to ask for your help to get this ministry to the next level. And there's 3 things I'm going to ask you for. 3 things to get this ministry to the next level. If you believe in this ministry and you believe in what's happening here at Practical Christian Living Ministries, I'm going to ask you 3 things. The first thing, which is by far the most important request that I have, I'm asking for your consistent prayers for the ministry. I need your consistent prayers. Please put this ministry on your prayer list. Not an every now and then thing. If you've got a prayer list, I want to be on your prayer list. And your church, if your church has a ministry that prays, put us in there. Put Practical Christian Living Ministries. I need to be on the prayer list. And you need to be praying for us as I reach out and partner to more churches and connect with other ministries. If you want specifics, sometimes people say, well, give me some specifics. That's the specific prayer that I need you to be praying, that I'm reaching out to other churches. I'm trying to connect with more ministries, and I'll share with you some other things, but that's what I need you to do. But most of all, I need your consistent prayers. Practical Christian Living Ministries needs your consistent prayers. I need you to do that for me, please. I've opened up a prayer line. If you need me to pray for you, you can contact us. But the bottom line, what I'm asking you on this video, I need your prayers. The second thing I'm asking you to do is to make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on the notifications. Share the videos with other people. It costs you nothing to subscribe to the channel except the Gmail account. That's it. And let me tell you how this helps. You know, you ever see people do videos and they say, hey, hit the like button, subscribe, share the videos. I thought people were just doing that because they was trying to get more views. But now some of them may be doing that for that reason. But the other reason is that when you do that, the more people that subscribe to a channel, the more exposure that channel gets. And so what happens is YouTube starts suggesting Practical Christian Living Ministries videos to somebody who's listening to another preacher. They could be listening to another preacher, and all of a sudden, you've been scrolling on YouTube before, and you're looking at a certain thing, and all of a sudden you get a message from somebody else. And that's what YouTube does, but it only does that when the subscribers go up. The more the subscribers, the wider the net. So you become a personal evangelist. So I need you to share those videos. And keep in mind, don't be afraid of the word subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Just subscribe to the channel. I'm still amazed that between 65 and 70% of the people that watch the videos are not subscribers. That is mind-boggling to me. You people subscribe to the channel. You're watching the videos every week, so subscribe to the channel. That's all I'm asking. It doesn't cost you anything. All right, now, so I got 2 requests. Those are 2 so far, right? The last request I have is by far the one that I am most uncomfortable with. I am asking for you to become a financial partner with Practical Christian Living Ministries. Yes, I'm uncomfortable saying that. Right now, I'm even uncomfortable saying it, but it must be said. Salvation is free, but ministry and discipleship cost. If Practical Christian Living Ministries is going to move to the next level and become an itinerant ministry and travel around all over the places to preach the gospel, I must have your financial support. And I'm not going to beat on this thing, but I must have it. The ministry needs to be able to go wherever God is calling us to go to minister. We cannot do it without you becoming a financial partner with us. Now, I'm making this video, and I have 3 invitations on my calendar right now that I'm going to be preaching 3 different places, 1 in state and 2 out of state. That costs us money. Please prayerfully consider becoming a partner with Practical Christian Living Ministries. If you decide to partner with us based on financially, upon your request, we will provide for you a financial statement at the end of the year upon your request for tax purposes, because Practical Christian Living Ministries is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So if you want more detailed information on how the funds are to be used to support Practical Christian Living Ministries, I will offer that information to you if you just email us at Traynor, capital K, capital T, RAYNOR, at practicalchristianlivingministries.org. Okay, if you want to know more, because some people say, well, what are you doing with my money? I will tell you what we're doing with the money, right? Or you can call us at 678-667-3156. That's 678-667-3156. I am asking you to do that for us. We want to bless you. We want to be a blessing to you. And if this ministry has been a blessing to you, prayerfully consider those 3 requests that I just made today. Prayerfully consider doing those things. I'm asking you, and if you would, please, just pray about it and do what God leads you to do. May God continue to richly bless you, and may He keep you. Thank you for watching Practical Christian Living Ministries YouTube channel. We appreciate all of your continued prayers and encouragement. If you've been blessed by our ministry and would like to partner with us to achieve our mission, you can visit practicalchristianlivingministries.org for ways to support us. If you have any prayer requests, you can always email them to prayforme@practicalchristianlivingministries.org. One more time, you can email your prayer requests to prayforme@practicalchristianlivingministries.org. May God continue to richly bless you, and may He keep you.